Okay, here we go. Another bit of a look into the world of pedals, and specifically clipless pedals. If you've never used clipless pedals, you've heard people use the phrase clipped in. It means they're riding with a pedal system that has a cleat that attaches your foot to the bike as you ride, sort of like a ski binding system. So instead of having, if at the moment you're riding a conventional flat pedal, then nothing's touching your foot's free to come on and off. You get these pins which help you grip a little bit, but there's no actual physical attachment of your foot to the bike. So clipless pedals are a replacement for this, and this is why they're called clipless pedals, even though you clip into them. It seems strange, but these used to be known as toe clips and straps, which obviously you would just slide your foot into like that. And they were used by racers in the sort of 70s, 80s, and then clipless systems started to come in then, and we saw these sort of disappear really. So that's why it's called clipless, because you don't have this toe clip part here that your foot goes into. So clipless systems, there's loads of different standards by loads of different manufacturers, but each has a cleat on the shoe, metal piece here on the shoe, hopefully it's focusing, that clicks into, excuse the state of this well-used pedal, that clicks into the actual pedal itself. So when you stand on the pedal, it's quite hard to do by hand, there you go, when you stand on the pedal, you become attached to the bike. And this is what scares a lot of people, is they think they're not going to be able to get their foot out, but you just have to twist your foot ever so slightly like this. Excuse me, bounce back on it, there you go, like that. Let me do that again. So clips in, and then a twist of your foot. It's obviously easier to do with your legs than it is with your hands. There you go, and you're out. And that spring tension, which is a bit, this is an old pedal, it's a little bit high and stiff, but that spring tension is adjustable, so you can make it as easy or as hard as you like to unclip your shoes. So people who are racing run them quite tight so that they can sprint out of the saddle and there's no danger of their foot coming unclipped. People that commute would ride a bit of a slacker spring so that they can clip out of the shoe really easily. There are various types of clipless pedal with various types of cleats used to attach them. This is the Shimano one, and then there's the Speed Play one, which is like a lollipop pedal. All the same system, it clips in and then you just move your foot out to release. These are the ones, if you've not ridden clipless before, to start with, because they're called SPDs. They're made by Shimano, and they've got double-sided entry, so you can clip into either side of the pedal, so whichever way the pedal is facing when you set off, you're always going to get your foot in. It's the other systems like these tend to be one-sided, so if the pedal's upside down you won't get your foot in. You have to kind of flick the pedal over with your toe and then clip in. So if you're just starting, definitely SPD double-sided, this type of cleat into this double-sided mechanism is the easiest one to use. The advantages are obviously you're connected to the bike, your pedal stroke is more fluid, more smooth. People say that they're less tired after a ride if they're riding clipped in. The thing to do is to put them on your bike, lean up against the wall, so you can reach the wall, just play about with the tension while you're holding onto something, a wall or a railing, until you can get your foot out with very little effort at all. And then as you gain confidence, if you wanted to tighten that release system down, you could. But it's not, people get scared of it, and it's honestly, it's really intuitive once you've done it for a ride or two, and it's a really efficient way of pedaling. So yeah, something to consider if you've never had clipless pedals before. That is what they are and how they work.